the bottom. The Mountain Wolf crew are doing the work here. By the sun, right lines down. That could be the game right there. I think it actually is.
Guys, tickets are on sale right now, MLG.TV/finals, and there's a look at one of the guys you'll see at that World Championship. Royalty and Epsilon are guaranteed top 3. He switched out his Caps hat. He's got his Italia on, ready to go. But Ben, talk to me a little bit about the discount we got going down this weekend.
So pumped, of course, MLG Finals Worlds. It's going to be the 100th MLG event. You guys can save $100 on your Call of Duty team passes. Only this weekend. For the duration of Season 3 Finals, you guys can save that $100. Make sure you go to MLGtickets.com and visit MLG.TV/finals.
Absolutely, guys. So far, we've had a couple dozen already sign up, so get in on the action. You really have a day and a half left.
I mean, $100 on a team pass, that's a significant amount. Like, if you're thinking of going to New Orleans, I would jump on that straight away. I mean, I tried to convince Chris. I was like, hey, Chris, we could maybe make a run in the open bracket.
And then we talked to Glenn, our lawyer, and he's like yo, guys, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
That's totally illegal conflict of interest. Otherwise, you'd be getting your tush kicked by Maven, Benson, myself, and Mr. X.
Maybe not so much Maven.
Probably not Maven.
No.
He didn't have thumbs.
But us three.
But let's get back on point here. We have Optic Gaming versus Epsilon. This is our winners bracket finals. A lot of people expected the rematch. They expected to see FaZe here. But Epsilon has been tearing through the bottom half of our winners bracket all weekend long.
Oh, they've just ripped through it. They've beaten top teams. You know, they beat Denial, they beat Elevate, they beat FaZe. It's crazy. It really is. Now they go up against Optic Gaming. It's like every team they've beaten has been a top 5 team. Now they're going up against what right now is the best team in the game. If they could beat Optic Gaming, that would just be mind-blowing. It really would be just crazy, and it would epitomize the weekend they've had. Here's a look at what the maps are going to be for the series. Map number 1, Retreat Hardpoint. Epsilon couldn't have asked for a harder start. If they somehow take map 1, I fully believe they're going to win this series. If they take map 1, they're winning this winners final. I'm saying it right now. Because Retreat Hardpoint, that's OG's map. It has been all year.
When was the last time you saw Optic Gaming lose Retreat Hardpoint, Ben?
Lose a Retreat Hardpoint? That's a good question, you know. I feel like maybe... You know, I can't even remember. It's been a while. It really has. What makes it interesting, though, in this series, Chris, is the Skyrise Search and Destroy coming in map number 2, DLC. How much have these guys been practicing DLC? I feel like Epsilon, with the way they're playing right now, have grinded out a little bit of DLC practice. Just, you know, coming in against the underdogs, I feel like you need to kind of think outside the box a little bit, and that's something which definitely would help. You know, a lot of the pro players right now haven't played DLC for the past couple of events. Hasn't been at UMG, so something to bear in mind.
I definitely think you're going to see Epsilon ready. I think you're going to see Optic Gaming equally ready. It's going to come down to the snipers. Formal's got one of the best. But so far this weekend, I've seen some people challenge him, and Formal isn't winning all of those fights like he used to.
It's interesting. We were watching Optic Gaming on Biolab Search and Destroy, and I was sat with Hector in the green room, and Formal was sniping. And Hector was kind of like, Formal seems a little bit off with the sniping. He isn't as quick and as snappy as he normally is. So do bear that in mind. Parasite sniping so far has been pretty good here at Season 3 Finals.
Nagafen can pull out the snip at any time as well.
That's the thing. All of them can, I feel like. They're so talented when it comes to that. So Skyrise, the sniping is going to be so key in that. Intel is everything in Skyrise. We'll kind of break that down when we get there. Biolab Uplink. Interesting map 3. It's a little random.
You know, Krim complained a few tournaments ago that he felt they never got Biolab. So I'm sure he's excited to see this in the winners bracket finals. But honestly, Optic Gaming has had so many nail biters on that map for Uplink. I think that's another map that you can see Remy and Royalty really getting the objective job done and able to steal a map from Optic Gaming. Now, going into every single game, though, Ben, I have to say, I think Epsilon is going to be the underdog. This is going to be...
All of them? Really?
Oh,
I think Skyrise and Biolab Uplink, honestly, I kind of favor Epsilon a little bit. Epsilon's Uplink has been so good this event. They're kind of playing like TR used to. They're passing the ball, and it's catching other teams off guard. Speaking to a lot of the pro players, they're saying it's just annoying to play against. When you play against a team who can pass the ball as quickly as Epsilon can, there's no counter to it. You just need to use EMPs, and that's something that Clayster from FaZe, he actually started bringing out a little bit more.
And the one thing that I'm going to be looking at here is going to be the performance from Remy to open things up. Remy, talking to him before the match, I asked him, what is your career history against Optic Gaming on LAN? And he said, we've played them 4 times. Once with the pickup team, 3 times with our full roster. And we're 2-2 against him. So he's confident coming in. He and Nagafen feel they can definitely win this matchup if they're all playing the way they were earlier today.
I mean, obviously, last time the 2 names played up against each other in a big game was UMG, and Epsilon, swept them. Admittedly, that was with Swanee.
So, Optic beat him later in that same tournament.
That's true. That's true. But I feel like Parasite may have a little bit of kind of weight on his shoulders. I guess. Knowing that this team was beating Optic Gaming with Swanee, now playing with himself, of course, on the squad. Needs to have a big performance.
Well, he's opening up 5-3. Not a bad start. Royalty is going to fall. Let's take it over, though, to Optic Gaming Scump. This is the man that he's basically, if this was a draft, you would go for Scump, number 1.
Oh, he was my first Vulcan pick.
9 times out of 10.
He was my first Vulcan pick. As soon as I saw him, I was like, I'm drafting him. He was, I think, 1,800. I was like, doesn't even matter.
Whatever the cost, I want him.
Doesn't even matter. Like, this is the guy I want. Season 1 MVP, Season 2 MVP. Potentially Season 3 MVP. Kicks off here 9-2, 5 kill streak. This is exactly what you want. And more importantly, Chris, I could hear Scumpy screaming.
He's getting fired up.
He's getting loud.
You always need a hype man.
And Scump, when he gets hyped, he gets scary too.
And the whole team is going to feed off of that energy. Everyone now positive or even for Optic Gaming. Royalty trying to maintain control of the hard point. Nagafen's going to get cleared up. So nice job making sure Epsilon is spawning out. You look at that mini-map. Scump has so much time of uncontested hill. And you're going to see his teammates rotating around. They got a nice flank setup. Unfortunately, Krim is going to get picked. And a nice job. That's 4 down. Remy gets 2. Parasite gets 1. And Nagafen started that whole string. But there's just 10 seconds left. So they're going to get 10 seconds. Optic Gaming going to send in 2 players to contest. Everyone else is going to rotate. Here's the real battle that's about to go down. Can Nagafen hold on to this room?
Oh, sloppy shots coming out from Nagafen. And he has had a bit of a slow start at 3-7. Managed to stay alive there when the assist comes in. So smart plays coming out from Nagafen, recognizing, hey, not going to win that gunfight. Let me back out. Let me try and play for the spawns. And he's going to win 2 big gunfights for the team. That's now a 4 streak. So starting to heat up a little bit. And Epsilon, man, that comeback, almost a tight game.
And, Nagafen only has 5 kills, but those were 3 big ones. Kills. Taking a look at Royalty now, he's going to get outshot in close quarters. That was Krim 6 doing the damage. We go over to Formal. Formal trying to control the spawns out back. Optic Gaming going to be inside, but I feel like right now you're seeing Epsilon play a little bit smarter of a game in the back here area, holding these spawns, keeping their teammates in position. But I guess spawns don't matter unless you're getting the kills inside.
That's true. It looks like right now they're just trying to play that kind of contest game and try and get a couple of lucky kills. But the spawns definitely helped them out massively here. You can see they've not really allowed Optic Gaming to build too much of a dominant lead. It's only been, 30 points, I think, out of the whole 60 due to contestation time. So, they can kind of take that as they please. I mean, they do have kind of spawns going into this next hard point, but they're going to need to hold them because Optic Gaming, in fact, just I say that, lots of kills go down and already they could potentially be broken.
I have to say, I feel like Royalty is shooting BBs so far. I've watched him twice when he's just behind people and they're not dying. They're not falling. Crap. I don't know if his sensitivity is just too high and he's missing some shots that I'm not seeing.
I mean, these guys have been warming up a little bit, but they haven't played, competitively for a while. It's been a good chunk of time since both these 2 teams have played properly, in a competitive environment. Today, at least.
Absolutely. Nagafen doing a nice job slaying outside the hard point. Remy staying alive inside. 14-12 now for Remy. There is his 15th kill, a 2 streak, his 6th capture to go with it. Remy doing a great job. Royalty again. Every time I go to him, it feels like he's in a gun battle that could have been won, and he's going to fall again to Scump there. Parasite going to break in for the moment. Final 7 seconds, and this is going to be about 65-80 as we rotate over. It's actually going to be 80-63. Let's go over to Optic Gaming. They're set up first, Formal in the power position.
Yeah, this is a good early rotation coming in from Optic Gaming. They have this early time, and more importantly, they should be able to pick up a couple of kills towards the backside. The player highlight on your minimap is going to be Karma. Expect to see him pick up a couple of kills in the kill feed. In actual fact, it just goes all towards his teammates. Optic Gaming with the first wave of Epsilon players down, but another wave coming in very, very quickly. But once again, looking to extend that lead.
Yeah, Karma finally has fallen in the back. Now you can see the top being challenged. Scump realizes that immediately. Formal jumps out, trying to just press the spawns back, and Scump is going to be able to hold on to this time, even though Formal falls. Good kill there. Will keep him in control, and Optic now starting to pull away. This is their map, Ben, and they're showing you why.
Yeah, this is what gets really scary. At the start, it may not necessarily be one-sided, but by the end of the second rotation, the scoreline can sometimes look as if it was one-sided the entire game. You've seen 100-point clubs come from games which were at the half were only 30-point leads. So Optic Retreat, Hardpoint. It's a scary, scary combination, Chris.
Karma taking that OBJ roll is going to milk the clock, finally cleaned up. Krim, though, in the new Hardpoint will be taken down immediately. Parasite and Remy just cleared Optic Gaming from the middle of the map. The respawn's coming in. Royalty's going to have to take down Karma. I feel like they're trading blows, but it feels like for every 2 punches that Epsilon's getting off, Optic's landing 3.
Pretty much sums it up well. You know, you got to look at Crim6 for Optic Gaming right now, 24 and 23, having a great game. Scumpy at 23 and 16. Started off so hot, had 13 kills after the first 2 kills, and you can hear Scumpy getting so loud. Shuts down Nagafen, and make sure Nagafen knows about it. Loving no soundproof booths.
Oh my God!
When you give Scumpy, you know, open air to play, and he's not in a booth, he can turn into a bit of an animal when he wants.
And Nagafen's gonna get smacked in the face there by Karma. Formal rotating around. Not a whole lot of points scored out here on this middle hard point. 145 to 74, though. Optic holding on to a double point advantage over their opponents. 4 minutes left, anything could happen. 3 down, Optic down. We're gonna have to see Epsilon get a huge chunk of time. 50 points remain on this hard point. No one inside quite yet, and I feel like this is a missed opportunity.
Yeah, Remy was looking to see if anyone was gonna try and push down around the outside. Had to kind of make that play, but everyone was trying to play for cuts as opposed to play for the time on the hill. And that could potentially cost Epsilon because they do need pretty much every second you can get against Optic Gaming on hardpoint retreat. And you know, they've not been able to do so. Nagafen at 19 and 24, slowly starting to kind of get back to how he's been playing all tournament long.
Keeping switching through, we got Parasite on your screen. Parasite getting some help. Nice shots coming in from Royalty. And Royalty will clean up 3 before falling. Parasite, Royalty, and Remy all slaying pretty well. And honestly, Nagafen not too far behind them at 20 and 27. But I feel like Optic made a statement the last 5 minutes. It's evened out over the last 2. And Epsilon really missed an opportunity on that back statue. They never were able to force Optic to spawn out. They got to do that now.
And this was a hard point, if you remember, in the first rotation. Epsilon held the spawn so well. This time, though, they find it roles reverse. It's Optic Gaming getting the back cave spawn, and it's going to be Epsilon in the hill. Can they win the gunfights? Remy almost manages to turn on him, but not able to do so. Parasite outside of the hill, now looking to pick up a simple kill. 3 players go down. Royalty picks up 2. Parasite jumps out. That's another kill, and you know, 37 seconds left. This has been the story of Epsilon all event, Chris. They'll be down going into the final 3 hills, and then they'll make a huge surge of a comeback. If it happens again here, it would just be absolutely phenomenal.
Nagafen's pulling out the SMG for this hard point. Gets 1, can't get the second. Remy's inside, though, to clean that up with Parasite. And a little bit of kit test coming through. Remy picks up his second. Parasite out back. Dodging some grenades, trying to stay alive, just stopping Optic from scoring, and Optic continues to surge forward. Nagafen will fall, so Krim should pick up the final 6 seconds. Let's take a look at the action down low. The Royalty versus, and it looks like Scump gonna win that fight once again. That's a big battle. He'll be the first in the hill.
And this is really where you have to look at Formal for me on this hard point. He can just lock it down. Obviously, you have Scump on the hill, 32 and 28. Formal's gonna be just slaying from range, and Nagafen actually gets a bit of a team kill there on Parasite. Formal does such a good job of staying alive. Still manages to put down some shots. Doesn't connect with anything just yet, and the nade's gonna come flying through. But you can see the lead up to gaming started to develop. 175 to 117. Scumpy picks up 2, looking for the third. Not gonna be able to connect. Royalty on the hill, though. Remy in support as well. Epsilon need every single second of this.
And they can't get in. Nice job by Optic. They just cleared out that bottom bar, and they will hold. Optic Gaming primed for victory here in game number 1. Crim6 not challenged until that moment. He was able to pick up a solid 7 seconds. Scump now inside.
Oh, wow.
Picks up 2, looking for a third. Scump looking for his 40 bomb. Crim6 is at 35, 36 from Formal, making 37 after that, and he's looking for number 38 against Parasite. Good shots there.
Worth mentioning, Parasite has 44 kills at this point. He's been playing very, very well. Nagafen had a massively slow start and just didn't really recover from that. 25 and 35, negative 10 as it stands right now. You know, if he plays how he played against, you know, Denial, Elevate, FaZe, this game arguably could have been a lot closer and potentially could have been won.
Nice job by Royalty clearing the hard point, but this is a little, well, it's way too late.
Yeah,
let's go over to Crim6. Krim hunting for his 40, 37-39, 16 captures. Almost 80 interactions. Will he get there? He's gonna find another player on the stairs, gets the kill. Formal already hit his 40 at 42-37, and that will be it here. for game number 1. Optic Gaming, final 10 seconds.
40 bombs.
It's all done, my
Does
friend.
Scump get his 40 bomb real quick?
you wanna
Does he
see it?
get
Yeah,
it?
you
Does he
got
get
it.
it? 1
Of
second
course
left.
you got it.
Oh, he was pre-firing and couldn't find it.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
2.
Yeah, before I switched it. It's good.
Scump didn't get 40.
Oh, yeah, he did.
You got 39, Chris.
No, he didn't.
You got 39, Chris.
No, you don't.
You got 40. You're right.
Save me, my friend.
Yeah, there you go. All right, well, 340 bombs coming out from Optic Gaming. That is impressive. Parasite drops 47 for the loss. Royalty that 35 kills as well. Really, you have to look at Nagafen. If one player on a team underperforms against a team like Optic Gaming, you're simply not going to win.
Formal feeling good, opening up as always on top of the scoreboard here on Retreat, a 1.13. Solid play all across from Optic Gaming, and you look at Karma's numbers versus Nagafen's, and that's kind of the difference. Both of those guys kind of sat back, given the hill at times. Karma, a little bit closer to even swing. Nagafen, you're hoping he can take it up a notch, but outside of Parasite, how did you feel Remy and Royalty were playing as subs?
I mean, they were kind of doing that role of being aggressive, having all those interactions, but ultimately, when only one player on your team goes positive, that's Parasite with a 1.24, everyone else negative, as opposed to Optic Gaming, where everyone is positive except for Karma. It's just not going to end well, especially on a team's favorite map. You're just not going to win. That map number 1, I think, if you're Epsilon, you kind of go into it thinking, all right, if we steal this, this is awesome. But we know this is their best map. Doesn't really matter. There's other maps in this series which they could potentially take. Map number 2, DLC S&D, I think Epsilon could steal it.
We'll see what's going to happen, guys. Another match coming your way after the commercial break. When we return, we'll see Skyrise, a little DLC action for Search and Destroy. And we are back. There's a look at our main stage. Optic Gaming in red tonight. We got Epsilon on the other side. Normally at this point in the tournament, we see either FaZe or Denial. This weekend, it's been Epsilon, the underdogs.
Yeah.
Taking out everyone to get to this place. They've already guaranteed themselves $18,000, and now we'll find out just how much more can they gather. $40,000 up for grabs in first place.
I saw you doing some maths in that commercial break. What were you working out?
Optic Gaming has won 75% of their games so far.
It's impressive.
Throughout the regular season, they only dropped 6. This
That's
tournament,
very impressive.
they've dropped 3. How many can Epsilon take off of Optic? You know all the Epsilon fans are hoping 4 tonight. But I'm just waiting to see how this all plays out.
I think it all starts really with this map number 2, Skyrise Search and Destroy. S&D was kind of, past couple of events, Optic Gaming's kind of weak foot, their Achilles heel.
Yeah.
They went home, they practiced it a lot, they got a lot better at it. But how much did they practice DLC? That is going to be the big question for me throughout Optic Gaming at the Season 3 finals thus far. Skyrise Search and Destroy, I feel like if there's one player sat down there, well, maybe 2 players. I think Parasite and Crim are the 2 that are going to sit down and really kind of grind out those new strats and try and find some sneaky little angles and whatnot. I'm excited for this. I really am. I think the sniping battle is going to be absolutely massive. If you don't see a sniper off the break, I'll be surprised. I know Karma snipes for OG on this map occasionally when I have seen them play it. Nagafen will be sniping as well for Epsilon. And is that Parasite with a sniper as well? No way.
No.
Okay, just
Parasite put it away.
So it's Nagafen versus Karma. Karma can be such a lethal sniper on this map, and it really is going to come down to that first battle, I think, and who's going to get that first blood.
You see nothing there for Nagafen. Crim 6 with bomb has been spotted. And already gunshots going down. Let's take it over to Formal, who's mid-fight. He's going to win that against Parasite, traded instantly. Karma from Optic Gaming has eyes on Nagafen, though, and while we're talking, you see some more shots going down. Remy was dropped. Same thing can be said about the bomb carrier Crim.
Oh, Karma's actually going to miss that shot on Nagafen, and that's going to just give Nagafen a little bit of information of where Karma is, and Nagafen's going to get very overzealous and challenge and gets the kill as well. Leaves Scumpy in a 1 versus 2 situation. He already has 1 kill this round, going up against Nagafen and Royalty. Scump currently desperately trying to hunt him down. You can see, thanks to that COD vision, exactly where both those players are. He spots one up top, and that's a hit marker. Nagafen's going to be a little upset about that, of course. Bomb is down, and Scumpy has to go for the challenge, really, with 34 seconds left. Can't really afford to play this one passively.
Oh my, Scump just took out Royalty 1-on-1 now.
This is a 1 versus 1.
Oh,
Nagafen is missing his shots.
That looked like it connected as well.
Dude, Scumpy can just be aggressive here, and he could potentially kill Nagafen. He's going right after him. Scumpy desperately trying to chase the kill, has him weak, and picks it up. A huge clutch coming out from Scump at the first round.
Guys, it's okay to cheer here. Scump with a nasty 1v2. He gets pegged with a sniper bullet, stays alive, and is able to finish off Royalty and then Nagafen. 3 kills for Scump in the opening round. The captain getting fired up for his squad.
And as soon as Nagafen was left in that 1v1, you could kind of see he was trying to escape. Only had that pistol in his back pocket, didn't really have the time to pick up the weapon. He's going to be very, very salty about that hit marker prior in the round.
I don't know if you saw this, but Formal's pulling out a snipe in addition to Karma. Formal drops Nagafen, so sniper down for Epsilon. Remy with an angle, though, on Formal, answers right back. 3-on-3 game. Bomb is pushed up, and we're going to see what Parasite decides to do. He's got pistol in hand, and that is not going to work against the ASM-1 of Scump. Tough spot right now as Crim has everyone pinned. It's done. Optic now rolling here on Skyrise.
Yeah, they're really starting to cruise through. That's 2-0 in the game, and you can see Crim pick up both plays here. There's one, immediately looks towards the hut and finds Royalty. Royalty's high sense, not able to react quick enough for Crim, but 2-1 start for him. Scump still yet to die, 4-0.
Earlier we said Optic has won 75% of their games. 70% of the games this tournament have been won by Epsilon throughout their 3 matches. We're going to start things off here with Royalty. And I feel like he needs to be a difference maker. The snipers are going to be going down, but if he can get up and apply some pressure from behind, maybe go for a long flank, they could do damage. Early shots being laid out on the A Street, and the first fight is won. Crim trying to answer back. Parasite was able to take out Scump. Crim out of ammo.
Oh
Parasite gets the
God!
stop.
Crim just destroyed Parasite down there. He ran out of ammo, jumps up. Oh, that was just nasty. The fact he can react that quick is honestly, we should get him like tested for like mechanics in his arms, because that's absolutely ridiculous. Is that I can't believe what he just did.
Karma.
Oh God, Karma. Oh
Not
God,
an
Karma.
easy angle.
Oh God, Karma, he's boosted. He's gonna hear him surely. Karma, oh, he's not been able to pick up the kill with the PDW, and Royalty will be able to escape. This is one of those moments where Royalty needs to clutch. He hasn't necessarily been a consistent S&D player in terms of putting up a lot of digits, Chris, but when he's left in these clutch situations, does often prevail. Now you see the 1 versus 1 count. Royalty on the left, Karma on the right. 29 seconds left in the round, and it's going to be the melee that comes in from Karma. A 3-0 start now for Optic Gaming.
How's your mouth feel, says Karma. Pistol in hand, doesn't need a weapon for this one. The melee pops his opponent. That's Karma's first kill, and it felt real good, I'm sure. 3-0 start here for Optic Gaming.
yeah.
Damon's all smiles.
Clutching that 1v1 as well. It's going to give him a little bit of confidence there. Obviously, Scump now has fallen. He's going to be 4-1. You still have, I believe, Formal with a sniper rifle, Karma with a sniper rifle. They're more than happy to continue the double snipe setup.
You want to see some snipes, Ben?
I want to see if Parasite's going to react and pull out a sniper rifle of his own, or are they just going to leave?
He has pulled it out in the previous round, so would not be surprised.
They're actually not running any snipers. Epsilon have gone just for a very, very aggressive push. You can see how quickly they got into Epsilon's base. They were able to pick up one. That was Formal. Karma, though, with the bout, shuts down Parasite. So 3 versus 3.
And Karma got stunned up top. His opponents know where he's at, most likely. You can see his 2 teammates trying to get an angle, though. As bomb is still yet to be planted. 55 seconds remain in the round. Krim was just dropped by Remy outside.
Scumpy really taking his time. Of course, Epsilon on the attacking side. Scump and Karma are alive for Optic Gaming. Karma able to pick up one, force a 2v2. Should be immediately traded, but somehow escapes with his life. Nice movement.
Scump?
And finally, full Scump. Can he clutch another 1v2? This would be the second 1v2 of the game for him.
And I feel like, you know, Karma called out, I need help, but there was no way that Scump could probably get a safe angle. Didn't want to rush out and die, and now it looks like that's going to be the end effect either way. Bomb is planted at the buzzer, basically, and Scump, 40 seconds left before this bomb detonates. He's got to get up there and about.
I love that play.
What's up?
He was trying to bait out with the sound. I think it may have actually worked, but he doesn't know there's a player directly to his left-hand side. He will be shot in the back, surely. Somehow, he is still alive. Finally falls, and Epsilon able to pick up the first round here in the S&D Skyrise.
All right, Epsilon fans getting fired up here on the right side of our stage. Royalty putting away the ASM-1. Here comes the bow.
One guy just went really high-pitched. I'm very concerned.
Big fan of you. All right, here we go. Round 5 coming your way. Epsilon, can they build on this? I'm starting things off. Let's go, let's find my friend Remy. Remy is going to be trusted with the big boy toy this time.
This first pick is so big, and even if you don't get the first pick, the intel of what the opposition team are doing is massive, and Remy decided not even to waste time in ADS. He's just going to go straight forward. Parasite with the explosion. Doesn't get it with the explosion, but does pick up the kill with the bow. 3 plays already full. Karma left in a 1 versus 4.
And he's all tagged up.
He is pretty much dead to rights. Tries to turn around. Not able to do so.
Props to Epsilon with that play. You send Remy, he watches one side of the map. Everyone else floods to the left. They meet Optic Gaming head on. Parasite starts it all, taking out Formal. I missed Royalty's nasty 2-piece, but the man is on a 4 streak. He jumped in there, picked up 2 right away, and then it was Karma left alone in a 1-on-4.
It's just
easy
as you said,
takedown.
Chris. You know, you said how Royalty needs to kind of just have a really solid game and a solid performance here. Now, as you said, on the 4 streak as well, currently sitting at 5-3. Really is a key play to watch, and Remy has just knifed Parasite whilst trying to get out. He tried to knife the glass, and he's team killed. That is an absolute disaster. Honestly, Optic Gaming have just been gifted a free round, essentially, as long as they don't misplay it completely. Karma has fallen, though, so it will be a 3v3. Scumpy able to pick up Royalty. Remy's going to go down as well. Nagafen now for a 1 versus 3 clutch, and all he has at disposal is a sniper rifle.
Yeah, but he's pretty good with this thing. I mean, earlier he got hit markers, but if those connected, there was no way Scump was winning round 1. And
oh, my
Nagafen
Lord!
is going to show off his fast reactions. He's pretty quiet on social media. Not one of the most popular gamers on the circuit quite yet, but the man definitely has the skills to hang with the best in this game.
Now, look at where that bomb is, though. That is definitely going to be extremely problematic. Of course, Epsilon on the attacking side, 40 seconds left. And he had to break the glass there, and that's going to be very, very frustrating. It's just going to give Optic Gaming a little bit of intel of where he actually is.
And Krim should be able to hunt this down.
Oh, my God.
No,
he got the hit marker! Oh, that is the most unlucky
Please
thing!
fix your sniper. Honestly.
Formal space is just like, bruh, you trying to, what are you trying to do? You trying to world star my teammate? Nah, I don't think so, bro. Don't think so. I don't get hit markers. Only kills for me.
Jeez.
I feel bad for Nagafen.
One of those
that must
guns
be
is stronger.
His 3rd, 4th hit marker this game?
Yeah, at least 3. I've counted 3.
That sucks. And that team kill, how crucial was that in that round? Never knife the glass, children. Play safe.
I missed the DSR. Here we go. Krim 6 carrying your bomb, and here comes the push. Optic Gaming back on the attack. Double nades rolling out.
That round really could have put a big stop in the momentum Epsilon were trying to gather. This round extremely important now for them. Krim 6 being a little dangerous as he heads over towards the explosive barrel. Don't expect to see him jump up, though.
I've been watching Parasite on the minimap, and the man is always shooting. He is constantly in action. Unfortunately, going to get dropped this time by Scump. We take it over to Royalty. Royalty trying to answer back. Hearing the call out, can't get the shot there. Epsilon will be able to pick up one, though, and Remy is going to get the pistol shots on Krim. So all of a sudden, it's going to be a 3-on-2. Scump makes it an even game. Bomb in hand, Formal with him. You got Remy and Nagafen on the other side for Epsilon.
And look at Nagafen playing this one so carefully. Players so close and yet so far away from each other, it seems. Nagafen and Remy trying to kind of split the map a little bit, it seems. Of course, Scumpy does need to plant this bomb, has it in his hand.
At what point does Scump realize, I got to get there and plant this?
I mean, right about now, to be honest with you. Big snipe comes in from Remy. That's what Formal. Scumpy has to drop the bomb. Hitmarker again comes in, and there is the finish. 4-3 now in favor of Epsilon. Remy just pulls out that pistol and goes to the challenge. But honestly, the big kill in this round.
And he hits that
hits
shot
him in the
too.
chest. What is going on?
Snipers are broken.
All right, I'd be asking for like some new Xboxes down there or something. That's
3 kills in that round, though,
crazy.
From Remy.
Yeah.
So a good bounce
round.
back.
But the big kill, really, for me, there was royalty on Karma. He read Karma like a book. After missing some shots on Scump, he dashed backwards, pre-aimed exactly where Karma was going to be running at. Picks up a very, very easy kill, and a great read from him.
They're sticking with the snipers. Nagafen not frustrated enough to put it away.
I'd be furious if I was him. I would be running a barrel and just be saying, you know what, sniper rifle, you give me nothing but hit markers, screw you.
Nice hit markers from Remy. He's going to win that bow battle against Krim. Neither player dropped yet, though, and Remy, he's kind of pinned. Meanwhile, there's going to be some action in the middle of the map, and a big battle was won. Nagafen versus Scump. Nagafen wins the sniper duel. So now, you take a look at your mini-map, and it's 4-on-3. Parasite making some moves.
I love how aggressive both teams are being. Like, they're not exactly just kind of sitting back and waiting. for more replies with a sniper of his own.
It's a trap.
Karma has read that very easily, picks up the kill. Nagafen replies with a pick on Crimsix, 2 versus 2. Formal and Karma up against Royalty and Nagafen.
And here comes another kill in just a moment. Formal gets eyes.
Oh, he's going to get chopped on the side. Formal turns.
Oh, the reaction time there. Nagafen found an ASM-1, and he's able to shoot up once. Will he be able to beat Karma here? 20 seconds left.
My.
4-4. Epsilon has brought this back with all odds against them.
The beatdown comes in. What a round any kill cam this is going to be. Watch Nagafen one more time. He's on a 4 streak right now. Just jumps up, anticipates Karma, dashes, and slaps him across the face. Beautiful play coming in from him. And again, you go back to that round prior with that team kill. If that didn't happen, you could potentially have seen Epsilon in the lead right now.
If your hit marker count in your first round, you'd definitely be in the lead.
Maybe hit marker didn't happen in the 6th round as well.
All right, so we go back over to Remy, open things up here with Nagafen. Of course, there may be some other hit markers on the other side that we haven't caught on camera, but Remy spotting Krim right away. Meanwhile, Nagafen, here's the call out, trying to get an angle. I love the pinch these 2 snipers have set up.
I love the fact they've adapted to a 2-sniper setup because immediately their response comes in. Remy should be good here. Oh, no, he is going to get charged and wins the gunfight on Krim. Another kill comes in from Royalty. Can Remy get the kill? Oh, my God, Remy! Movement on point, just dashes forward. Another melee coming out from the boys at Epsilon.
World Championship runners-up putting on a clinic here. Remy, 12-6, a 3 streak. That's Scump, guys.
Bro,
Remy just gave Scump the wiggle and slapped him in the face. Epsilon 1 round away from tying up this series.
The wiggle is a very polite way of saying what I'm thinking. That was a pretty nice play. I mean, Scump has ASM-1. There's really no excuse for him not to pick up that kill. Unfortunately, he kind of got maybe prone blocked. I don't even know. Like, it's just fantastic play from Remy. Take nothing away from him. 12-6, leading the way for Epsilon. They're now 1 round away from tying it up. Can they do it, though? That is going to be the question. Crimsix on your screens. He's anticipating a couple of Epsilon players to be around this bomb site.
Yeah, and he heard the call out. He knows where this player is, but he can't get an angle on it.
Krim just got shot from his right-hand side, but there's no one there but teammates. That was pretty weird, and honestly, we should really stay. Oh, I'm looking at Krim.
You want to stay with Krim?
Well, I want to stay with Krim just simply because, there we go, this is why.
That's the match.
Okay, he gets it.
All right.
That was a little squeaky, but did pick it up. Scumpy as well with 1. Parasite replies, 3 versus 2.
And now you're going to see the sniper continuing to fire. Not going to connect quite yet. There it goes. Nagafen going to land that shot on Formal. Down low, though, you're going to see Krim continue to rotate around the map. Nagafen trying to run for his life. Karma knows exactly where he's at. And Karma will be able to force a round 11, Ben. This is going to be a hell of a series, I have a feeling.
This is going to be back and forth, I think. Honestly, this is a big, big round, though, for Epsilon. I think if they have any chance of taking this series, they must win this map number 2. If Optic Gaming take this, I really think it's going to be a struggle for Epsilon. So a lot of pressure on their shoulders now. I'm curious to see what strategy they're going to pull out. They will be on the defensive side, so Optic Gaming going to need to try and get that bomb down. Looking at the sniping, Formal still has his sniper out. Karma has his sniper. Oh, in fact, no, Karma's gone to a battle, so just one sniper for Optic Gaming. Remy still with a sniper rifle, and I believe Nagafen still. So 2 snipers for Epsilon, only 1 for Optic Gaming. See how this one plays out.
Now, Remy just pushed Krim back. Nagafen spotted him, but was mid-fall. Wasn't able to get that shot off. Also noticed Formal across the map using that cold-blooded. And Nagafen's reflexes have been ridiculous.
That is absurd. How does he react that quick? Remy with a pick on Formal as well. The 2 snipers coming out being so brutal. Scump dies as well. Karma, 1 versus 4. Able to pick up the first, but he's trapped in a hut. Surely he doesn't get the second movement, just dashing everywhere he possibly can.
Man.
Jumps out and dies. Epsilon take map number 2. Series tied 1-1.
That was absolutely ridiculous. Epsilon deserves a round of applause for that performance. The snipes from Nagafen on point.
How does he react that quick? And as soon as Formal peeked out to try and pick up Nagafen, Remy replied with a snipe before Formal could even spot it.
It was a great game, back and forth. I think, you know, there was moments where you saw some great aggressive play. Krim 6 was able to move around the map. Scumpy dropping 9 kills in this one. But I felt like the distance battle was won by Epsilon. They just have too many players who are too dangerous with those sniper rifles.
Nagafen again at 1.8 in S&D, Remy at 1.63. Let's not forget how, you know, well that started for Optic Gaming, that Search and Destroy. They had a big lead, and it looks as if they were going to kind of comfortably cruise through. Epsilon, not at the comeback.
Am I crazy thinking that we should give all hard points to Optic, give Search and Destroy to Epsilon, and then see Uplink as the toss-up game?
Kind of depends on the maps, but for the most part, yeah, you're pretty much you're spot on. I mean, that game was by no means kind of easy for Epsilon.
Oh,
let's be honest.
no.
It goes to around 11. They have to really work for it. But again, this is so map dependent. It's not even funny because there could be a hard point, for example, which Epsilon just kind of steal, and you don't really expect it.
Well, we do know our next game. Game 3, Lab Uplink is coming up next, guys. You don't want to miss this. The Winners Bracket Finals is live right now. It's the Season 3 Championship. Tweet out the stream, mlg.tv/finals. We'll be back with Game 3 after this.
Belongs to me. You're never gonna let me go, and I will never let you go. And now I'm feeling stronger, feeling stronger. You're never gonna let me go, and I will never let you go. And now I'm feeling stronger, feeling stronger.
are back. We're gearing up, getting ready for a BenQ Best Play. I feel like our producer's telling us something awesome is going to happen at the start of this one, Ben.
I mean, we've seen some pretty awesome plays so far. Some clutches, Nagafen sniping on point, but going into an uplink now. It's going to be BioLab, and this is where I think we may have kind of split opinions on how this is going to go down. I know you were kind of talking pretty heavily about Optic Gaming and BioLab Uplink, saying they've been playing pretty well. But Epsilon, in terms of Uplink, their teamwork, their chemistry, their passing, everything is phenomenal. So for me, I think this one is going to be pretty close.
This is 60-40 Optic Gaming in my eyes. I think
I'm like 55-45 Epsilon.
55-45.
Because I think if Optic Gaming just come out and slay, and just like slay heavy and slay hard, I don't think Epsilon will be able to keep up. But
I'm going to drop it down to 57-43, Ben.
Changing your odds?
Yeah.
Really?
Mix it up.
All right,
Get your bids in, guys. BioLab Uplink coming your way. Let us know on Twitter, guys. Who do you think is going to take this one? Is it Optic Gaming winning another respawn, or will Epsilon be able to steal the lead here in the best of 7?
So this is one of those really important respawns. We know for this to go to a Game 7, Epsilon need to win at least one respawn. That's accounting for if they win all those search and destroys. But later in the series, a solo search and destroy. Optic Gaming so good at solo search and destroy since kind of the beginning of the game. It was one of their best maps. They kind of had a little bit of a slump, but now it's kind of back to being pretty good standard. So potentially, Epsilon may need to steal 2. Then you look at Detroit Uplink as well later in the game. These uplinks are going to be absolutely massive. And honestly, you need to see that teamwork and chemistry come out from Epsilon, otherwise they don't have a chance.
Right away, 4 down, Ben. Karma with drone. You got 2 players in front of you. Which one you want to pass it to?
I'll just give it Krim.
I'll go Krim.
Yeah, Krim.
Oh, Krim.
2-point play.
Formal's jumping up the scoreboard on me, but Krim is going to get the splash. So a 2-0 start. And you're going to see now Epsilon replies with a 4 down. Parasite and Remy getting the job down. Remy is going to just push up on these spawners. Meanwhile, his teammate Nagafen is going to carry that drone. They want to answer back with a dunk. Don't want to settle for a 1. Jukes out 1. Great communication as well. And we got a tie game, 45 seconds in.
Very sloppy start from Epsilon, but they make up for it very, very quickly. 4 down at their own, and they manage to level it up. Royalty trying to push around the outside there of Blue. Unfortunately, he won't be able to do so, but Remy able to pick it up. And he could actually go for a 1-point play here if he decides to go top Blue, but he's going to have one up to gaming play there. In fact, the pass is going to come out. And, the pass, no. In fact, no. Remy has it covered. Does he throw? He does. He gets it just. Epsilon now with a 1-point lead, but it's those kind of plays which I'm talking about, Chris. The time taken for the ball to travel from, the respawn to Optic Gaming's goal is just so small. They're not afraid of making sick passing plays.
And look at Scump. He's going to charge through the acetic gas to just get in this power position. He knows he's got to cut off purple, and you see a flank being brought in. Karma trying to stop it as you're going to have 2 players rushing behind Scump. Drone now coming Karma's way. He's got to get these kills here. Gets the first. A little bit of help coming his way now. And nice play by Karma. Not freaking out, playing this one passively, but no, that shot should not have gotten off. Instead, Parasite is going to be able to sink it. 4-3, Epsilon in charge.
Parasite so fast, and Karma's desperately trying to hunt out Royalty. He knows he's going to be somewhere around here, able to pick up 1. Can he find the second? Yes, he can. Now potentially trying to push past this drone. In fact, he's more than happy to just wait. His teammate going for a little bit of a flank. That's going to be Formal. Formal needs to pick up a couple of kills. There's the first pre-firing. Desperately just trying to lock down Snow, and they get that Snow control. This is exactly the same as the first 2-point play we saw from Optic Gaming at the very beginning. Krim turns around, picks up Remy. Mid-bio, and Scump should be good here for a 2-point play.
There's 1 player still back to defend. Make it 3 players now. Interception just a half-second late. Nagafen tried his best for that. Now the 3-man surge. A 1-point game, as you said. Single dunk will take the lead for Optic Gaming. Nagafen trying to protect that drone. The flank again coming in, this time from Krim 6. Great cover fire, though, provided. Epsilon reacting to the communication instantly. Big kills is going to keep Optic from moving this drone.
As it stands right now, though, I think Optic Gaming going to be happy with this. On the unpreferred side, down by 1, 2 minutes 12, has the drone. Thought Karma may have been thinking about going from a real long-range one-shot. Nameless obviously released a YouTube video showing you exactly how you can make it 100% of the time. Relatively easy if you just follow a simple guide, but Karma decides not to go for it. Instead, wants to just kind of push up and make it a little cheeky there. Remy and Royalty with a couple of kills. He has all 4 plays around him, not able to release the drone quick enough there.
That pass looked like something from Eli Manning. Here comes Remy.
Wrap the screen, go for a 1-point play, force a 2-point lead again. That would probably be
just a 1-pointer?
Yeah, that's probably what Remy's thinking. In fact, didn't.
He wanted.
Why did he not throw it?
Yeah, I think he was thinking about it and was hoping for another kill. He's going to be stopped short. Karma's just going to jump off the map with it, make sure it doesn't go anywhere. So this is going to allow Epsilon to set up for at least one more push. You got 1:30 left to go. Royalty and Parasite winning big fights. Remy spotting a third player. That's going to be Scump trying to escape. Karma is going to grab that drone, surrounded by enemies. Karma goes for the pass, but it's going to be now Parasite moving this one up. And Parasite is going to be able to stun up his opponent. Now will he be able to hit the 1-point shot?
Goes for it up, and it is going to be good. A 2-point lead once again for Team Epsilon. It's not massive though, Chris, and honestly, I don't think it's going to be enough against a team like Optic Gaming. The slaying power, when they get on that good side, I really think Epsilon could struggle here. So if I'm Epsilon, I want to see at least another 2-point play. Yeah, minimum a 1. That you need to get a 1 here. Crim6 has to try. Oh!
How's your face feel, Remy?
Disrespect. That was royalty. Crim just embarrasses him. He says, hey, you see the drone on your minimap? Yeah, that's right. Guess what? I can stomp down. Nasty plays coming out from Crim, and he is still alive. 33 seconds left, resetting his armor consistently, dropping the drone, trying to play with his weapon, and that's going to be very beneficial. But Remy with a melee, Royalty with a Remy as well, and Royalty pieces out straight down ice. This is a very, very quick counterplay coming out from Epsilon, and honestly, a great 2-point play. That's exactly what they needed.
Royalty with the Remy as well. I like it. They're getting fired up, man. Nagafen protecting the drone, just needs to wait this clock off. Not enough time now for Optic Gaming to go for a throw. He's going to make sure that. Can he put one in before the buzzer?
No,
Unlikely.
Absolutely not.
Would have been good. It looked good, though.
Would have been good if it was still pre-patch where the ball still kind of moved in the air, but sadly for Nagafen, it's not
so much.
4-point lead from Epsilon.
And I do want to give massive props to Parasite. He opened up that game. I believe it was 15-9. He slowed down towards the end, but we didn't show him enough. He was getting a lot of kills, and when he had the 1-point opportunities, he was sinking them in. He landed both of his 1-point shots. That is going to give them a 4-point advantage, working with Nagafen and Royalty as well on that OBJ side. But let's start things off with Karma. He's top of the leaderboard in terms of kills for Optic Gaming. He's been involved in some of the objective play, and right away, it's the exact opposite from the opening round. This time, it's going to be 3 down. Epsilon is running it. Parasite gets caught by the last remaining member. Crim6 catches him with a haymaker.
Yeah, and Crim's desperately trying to escape with the drone, not able to do so. Now you see Remy in possession, and Scump's going to get caught there. A little unfortunate. Remy still with the drone. He's managed to escape through mid-bio, and if he cuts over towards red here, he could be good because he has the support of a teammate.
Wow.
He's kind of juked out a couple of Optic Gaming plays. He's going to go down low. He could juke out. Another one goes for the 2-point play. Connects with the 2-point play. Now the lead at 6 for Epsilon.
Remy with some ballsy moves, and it pays off, my friend. 9-3. Optic not out. That's 3 down. Remy was the last man standing. Crim trying to rotate the satellite around blue. Remy's just going to back up, knows that support will be coming. They're going to give up the 1-point toss, but at least it's not a 2-pointer.
Right.
I think Epsilon, they got to be feeling good, but 4 minutes left. Optic is still in a very dangerous position.
I mean, you can see the confidence that they're playing with. When Remy decides completely not to chase it and just try and lock down bottom purple, that's a sign that they're feeling good. They know that their playstyle will work out in the long run, just playing the methodical kind of game as opposed to just worrying a little bit. But Scumpy's starting to heat up now. That's the 4th streak for him, 2 in a row. Desperately trying to lock down the satellite drone, but he needs someone to actually just pick this up because he was doing a great job of kind of slaying out towards Epsilon's base. Should be able to pick up another couple of kills here. In fact, he's actually just jumped straight past someone, but it doesn't matter. Teammate with the drone and also a teammate in support. The player from Epsilon spawned way out over towards Snow. And, he's botched his throw.
Yeah, Crim got a little bit nervous there. I think a little
this could cost him. Oh, Crim able to pick up the drone, though.
This worked out real well, actually. Gets the 2-pointer instead of the single toss. So now, a 2-possession game. 2 dunks will take the lead for Optic Gaming. They trail by 3, 3:04 on the clock. You take a look at your mini-map, it's going to be a 3-3 spread. Crim6 going to get some help from Scump clearing out purple. Going to find a player here inside of blue. Now they got to go for a fast-paced play. Royalty. If he wins this one-on-one, though, he's going to stop the drone.
That sensitivity is just ridiculous. Oh, and that's a second. Karma tries to dolphin dive out the door, and Royalty has absolutely none of it. 2.5 minutes left. Still a 3-point lead for Epsilon North America as Crim once again desperately getting control of blue, able to pick up one on Nagafen, should be able to find the second, does so. That's Parasite, and seems like he's getting very, very confident now. Chris Scump not able to make anything happen with the drone. Karma left bottom blue with the drone right in front of him. He has a bow on ASM-1. Someone picks up the drone, and well, the beat down comes out. I don't know how he did that. That's impressive.
You had Formal helping you out with the nade on Royalty as well. Everything worked out there for a moment, but now you got 2 down again. 4 defenders up for Epsilon, and the drone is still on the floor.
Yep. Royalty not able to pick up that. That's 3 down. Remy needs to go big. Not able to do
3 seconds
so.
to touch it. Scump's going to get there.
And can he get the pass in? Yes, he can. And that should be points. A 2-point play comes in from Optic Gaming. Now down by 1 with less than 2 minutes to play. So much pressure being applied. And again, Krim has the drone and potentially could go for a tie here if he wants to go for the 1-point play. But Optic have so much control. In fact, he does. He goes for just a 1-point play. So a minute and a half, game time. And right now, it's just a spawn trap.
Epsilon has been dying. This is their 3rd wave of spawns that have been shut down. Krim 6 this time with 2. Scumpy has just been slaying everything. You hear him getting fired up here in the venue. Karma with drone won't get the toss off. 4 down. Now you got Remy on a fast break. He's wrapping it green. The spawns are coming off, and Royalty unfortunately didn't spot the 1 player coming through. So Parasite has to beat
he's got away. Parasite's got away. Can he take the 1-point play? He gets it. Epsilon with the lead with 60 seconds left. And the big play really there was Remy, who upon spawn went straight down ice. You actually heard Scumpy kind of call that out very loud. Ice, 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 ice. Gets the big win on Karma, picks up the drone, passes it, and a 1-point play develops from that. 50 seconds left. Optic down by 1. We've seen them do miraculous things, especially at DC on this map. A lot of people remember that pass from Formal to Scump, an amazing play at the very end to win the game. Can they do it again here, Chris?
Formal gonna get taken down by Parasite. Big kills from Epsilon. Krim 6 trying to answer back though. Remy's gonna stop him. Remy surging forward. Satellite drone not scooped up yet. Scump is taken out of blue. Karma trying to get to the objective, but they're running out of time. 20 seconds left. All Epsilon has to do is keep Optic off of this drone.
These are big kills. I expect to see potential EMPs come out from Optic Gaming. Karma, he's gonna have this 1-point shot potential. Can he sink it? 11 seconds left.
No,
he's missed it. He's missed it, but the drone has been picked up. Royalty throws it out. 5 seconds left. That is gonna do it. Epsilon North America take the win against Optic Gaming. They go 2-1 up in the series. And you have to say, Karma had that 1-point play. It was pretty much deja vu from DC. Only this time it was Karma, not Scumpy, and he missed.
What a frustrating finish for Optic Gaming. Epsilon gets outslayed, but gets the win. Some incredible plays throughout with the objective. And that was a really different play style. Optic Gaming, they brute force you. They get 4 down, then they score. Epsilon, you saw multiple dunks when there were 3 or more players alive.
It's the passing. It's the speed they move the ball around the map. It's just something which a lot of teams can't keep up with. And that's why, you know, when we talked about this before the game, we knew it was going to be close. We knew it was going to be close. But I favored Epsilon just a little bit right there.
For the first time in this tournament, Optic Gaming is trailing. Epsilon is going to take a 2-1 advantage here in the best of 7. But coming up next, we're going back to a hard point.
It's Detroit as well, isn't it?
You feeling Optic here?
Massively. I think this series is going to be tied up 2-2.
I'm feeling Epsilon. Royalty Remy show.
You're crazy. On Detroit, no way. You're crazy.
I'm going to pick them all wrong, and we'll see what happens, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Love it.
And we are back, the final match of the night, currently live. You see Optic Gaming trailing 2-1 against Epsilon, and that man right there, he and I had a conversation before the match. I told Royalty, if you beat Optic Gaming here in the Winners Bracket Finals, I will grow my hair out just like yours. I will curl it every morning. We will be twin brothers.
We work together in the same office. I'm going to hold you to that.
It's true.
I will. No, I'm serious. I'm going to hold you to that.
I have a wedding in 2 weeks. I'll grow it out now.
No balls, you won't.
All right, guys, game 4 on its way. It's Hardpoint once again. The first time, well, Optic Gaming just beat up on Epsilon.
Yes.
Since then, though, it's been Epsilon with last-minute victories here, Ben. A round 11 in Search and Destroy.
It's been the story, though, of that whole event. Just clutch. Just clutch. That's how, if you said one word that describes Epsilon event, clutch. That's what it is. When they need to go big, they go big. Both defensively and attackingly, or offensively rather, they really do perform very, very well. Now, you know, Detroit Hardpoint, if they take this, I mean, that's going to be massive, because I am kind of worried for them when it comes to their search and destroys, because as we mentioned, after this, we head over to a solar search, and that's one which I can definitely see Optic Gaming taking.
We got 4 stuns on the map for Optic Gaming, 2 Semtex, and Formal is going to be playing the fast class. On the other side, it looks like nothing but Semtex is coming out here. So, unless some trophy systems are on, you're going to see right away. It's going to be Royalty breaking his way into the hard point. I thought he was going to rush right in. He's going to let Optic run by. 2 of his teammates are dropped. That's 3 down, and Formal's inside.
That sensitivity he plays on is just absolutely ridiculous. He's able to spin around so fast, gives him such a big advantage at close range, but obviously limits him at distance, as we've seen multiple times here.
And Scump is going to be able to pick up 1. Krim continues to score for Optic. We're 33 seconds in, 15 points already on the board for Optic Gaming. Finally, Royalty gets in, cleans up Krim, but Scump takes his place and then destroys. Scump 5-0. Angry after that last loss. You saw Karma with an opportunity to force some overtime. Instead, Epsilon gets the win. The king is out for blood here in game 4.
Yeah, Nagafen on that hardpoint, just trying to reduce the lead that Optic Gaming were able to pick up. They got some good early time. Nothing really to worry about massively, but really the spawns for green are going to be where it's at, and it's going to be 2 players from Epsilon holding it down. I believe that was Remy, who just locked down that spawn. Scump does get a big win. Karma, unfortunately, team kills him, though, through lockers. Krim just trying to fight his way through. They have control of the hill, but they know one player is at the back, and he's cleaned up. That's Nagafen. Just like that, blink of an eye, Optic Gaming break the hardpoint.
And you're going to see Krim fall, but Karma is there to rotate through. So every time someone dies, someone else in Optic Gaming's team able to rotate over. Now you're going to see 3, make it 4 straight kills for Epsilon. Royalty trying to take control. 28 seconds left. A big fight won there by Karma once again. He's already got 2 captures to his name. 6 and 5 has been highly active so far in this game.
Remy, got to look at him to step things up a little bit. A 1 and 6 start, 1 and 7 stun. That was the story in the first hardpoint as well, and it was Nagafen. A slow start is going to cost you so much.
Scump with a 3-piece in your feet. I heard him on the left side of the stage getting fired up once again. He's just going to spin out the clock here. Formal going to be the player to watch. While everyone's focused down low, I have a feeling Formal's going to be able to get a pick or 2. And he's going to spot the first gun. Trying to draw him out, just going to shoot through the wall. And now everyone from Optic surges forward. Formal with control with that bow, helping Scump out with the 2nd kill. They've taken over the garage.
Yeah, this is just full Optic Gaming control. It's kind of what I expected to see, to be honest, on Detroit. It's going to be very hard for Epsilon to keep up. Formal picks up 1, immediately falls. And I feel like Epsilon are more fighting for just like contest time and just kind of scrappy time, not necessarily the scrap time, but it just never seems like a comfortable setup that they actually have. Optic Gaming always seem to be able to break it. Remy turns around though, burns on Formal, looking for the 2nd, not going to be able to get it. And finally, Epsilon picking up a bit of a chunk of time here, going to bring them back into this game.
Parasite dealing with everyone there on garage ramp. There's 17 points remaining here. And Scump, I feel like every single time he wants to get into a hard point, he wins the one-on-one gunfight and takes control. As I say that, Royalty drops 2, following up Remy's 2-piece. And you are going to see everyone taking over garage.
Rotation. Parasite not able to win it. Karma just went so big for Optic Gaming on that rotation. He's locked down that spawn. Essentially, single-handedly, he pushes out, but decides not to. But OG do have that early time. Royalty trying to slay out. They know Karma's pinned in there. They need to pinch, and they do. Fantastic break from Epsilon.
Royalty, another 2-piece. Keep an eye on this man.
Oh,
He's
wow.
going to add a 3rd one. And this is actually a 6th streak alive for Royalty. Parasite on a 4 streak, 10 straight kills, 11 straight kills between these two players. Royalty was shooting BBs in game number 1. Now he's shooting missiles, man.
I don't know what he changed, but it's definitely helping him, that's for sure. This is something which is really important to note in terms of the way Epsilon play Hardpoint. They kind of a little scrappy on a lot of hardpoints, but the money hills on most maps, they are so good at locking down. Like, go back to BioLab, blue hardpoint, very good at locking that one down. You know, this hardpoint, yellow, they've locked it down for a big chunk of time, and again, that's kind of been the story throughout Season 3 finals.
On your mini-map, everyone rotating to the schools. Karma, only one still up. Optic Gaming, all falling in rotation. Formal's gonna try and break through, but it's Royalty inside once again. The man is a freak on land. Parasite backing him up. Royalty got 2. Parasite's gonna fall. Nagafen and Remy now still fighting for school control, but Optic Gaming getting those better spawns, able to resupply faster. Doesn't matter. Nagafen gets the 2-piece, breaks through. Royalty again in your kill feed is at 22 kills.
Nagafen looking over towards Lockers, actually dashes out the hard point. Epsilon find themselves in the lead, 93 to 91. It's a very fragile one. Royalty jumping in through mid-streak. He's going to fall. No one on the hard point as it stands right now. Just lots of kills going on around the outside. This has been a very long time without anyone on the hill. Finally, Nagafen jumps in. There's one. Fires out the Semtex over towards Lockers, and Epsilon starting to build themselves a small lead here. But the scrap time, if it goes to them, it's going to be favorable going into the second side.
You know, you said I was crazy when I thought that Epsilon could win this game. The reason I think they can do it is it is much shorter range than what you saw on Retreat. I feel like this is going to be a map that is just built for Nagafen, Remy, and Royalty is really living up to the hype that I thought he was going to bring.
I mean, he's picked up a lot of the slack from Remy. I mean, props to Remy, started off very slow. He's massively stepped up towards that second side, and that's one of the main reasons you've seen that score, you know, change as drastically as it did. Now, the question, though, can he continue that? Because at the very beginning in the first side, a couple of hard points was pretty weak. As I say that, though, there's my answer. 3 kills back-to-back for Remy.
Can't get the 4th, gonna be cut down. Optic Gaming trying to break in. That was Karma stop short. Krim on the opposite end, though, able to get through. And while you were talking about Remy struggling, look at Krim's numbers. -10 at this point. He does have 5 captures to his name, but so does everyone else, basically, on Optic Gaming. Big kills here, though, as he's picking up time. 15 points remain on this hard point. And you're gonna look at the minimap. No one from Epsilon challenges. So Optic Gaming should be able to pull away. Epsilon, though, setting up for a big chunk over at green.
And again, the spawn is going to be so big here. Remy is massive for Epsilon. Has to know there's a player above him, and he predicts it. Can he pick up the kill, though? No, he can't. Karma with a big win. Royalty, oh, got a little windy there. Formal able to pick up the kill. Parasite left on the hard point by himself. He will fall. Optic Gaming break the initial setup, and again, deja vu from that first rotation. Optic Gaming locked down Greed for a big chunk of time. They had that good rotation towards Garage. If Epsilon can reduce the time lost here, it's going to be so big for them going into the final couple of hard points.
I wish I could coach Epsilon right now, because I would just tell them, stop trying to rotate early and hold, because Optic will eventually break you. Just go and fight for every single hard point. Scump is able to pick up a huge chunk of time here. While you look at the mini-map, his teammates are just slaying all around him. One player finally going to be able to get an eye on it. It's Nagafen, but now there's someone else in the hard point, and Scump's able to go out and slay. It's Karma holding things down while everyone else is taking care of business. You look at the scoreboard, and Optic Gaming just crushed that green hill.
Yeah, it's, again, exactly the same as what we saw in the first rotation. They're so good at holding down green. They have fantastic knowledge of kind of when to rotate in and out of the hard point. Like you said, you know, Scump pushes out immediately a teammate in the hill. They milk it for everything it's worth. Now, though, can Epsilon reply in Garage hardpoint? They have the spawns, and this is going to be big for them. Now the question is, though, can they shut down a couple of waves of Optic Gaming players? Krim goes big, picks up 1, but no one in support to trade the kill. 40 seconds left on this hill, 177 to 140 in favor of Optic Gaming. Remy starting to heat up a little bit. That's a 4 streak for him at 24 and 26.
35 kills already for Royalty as well. He's doing all the damage
Optic
outside on the mid-street. Optic Gaming is going to try and flood up the ramp, but there's players watching the back. Remy finally falls after picking up some massive time. They got about 40 seconds here indoors, and now Royalty's going to come in, clear house. Nagafen is going to take over. Parasite is going to rotate through, make sure they have school control. And it looks like Nagafen's 3-piece is going to seal the deal. Everyone rotating to the back bend. I know you love the rotation fights, but honestly, in this match, I don't think they've mattered too much.
I think that one was key there, though, because this was the hard point. Epsilon reduced that lead massively with a big break. Oh, Karma's actually going to fall there. Royalty out. Good thing Royalty gets 2. That was Crim. Royalty looking for 3. Royalty just single-handedly destroying OG. The 4th is in the hill. Nagafen's going to clean him up. And once again, Epsilon making this game interesting. 186 to 180. Epsilon are about to take the lead in the final minute and a half, Bucket.
These players are so talented, it doesn't seem like setting up matters. Once they get control, it's all about staying hot with your shot.
Oh, look how far that's spawning out,
Here
though.
comes Formal and Crim 6. The spawns are on a pinch, though. Remy's got to stay alive here. He falls. His 3 teammates trying to flood from the top. Royalty's going to fall. Nagafen falls. Formal holding strong. Up 4 streak, going for 5.
He just went so big. Optic Gaming now with an 8-point lead. The nades are going to go flying in from Parasite. Someone goes for the flank. The hardpoint's going to be completely neutral. Scumpy goes big. No, he's going to fall after a pick on Nagafen, and a big kill from Royalty. Another 3-piece on Yellow Hill.
Look at these spawns, Ben.
44 and 33. That is massive. Epsilon down by 4. This is crazy. It's all going to come down to this final hardpoint.
And here it goes. 2 players jumping in through fire. Optic Gaming going to be able to take over. That Scump. Semtex
team
on the
kill
wall.
comes in. Karma actually just killed Scump by accident. Crim trying to break in. That's 1. Looking for more. There's so many Epsilon players footing the hill. Final 30 seconds, Chris.
And Parasite is going to be indoors with Nagafen. Nagafen watching the front. Parasite backing him up. You can see it on the mini-map. Royalty also jumping in. They've taken the lead. 20 seconds remain. All they have to do from here is contest, but Optic's gonna get the 4 clear. As I say it, the spawns come in. Formal trying to stay alive. ASM 1 in hand. They're trailing by 5 points.
Optic's
8
gonna
on the
take the
clock.
lead.
Crim 6 indoors. Here comes the challenge from Remy.
Parasite
Remy with the big win, and that is gonna do it. Epsilon has taken the game.
Epsilon right at the very end. Take the hardpoint from Optic Gaming's fingers. They had such a big lead from Green, a massive lead, but again, Epsilon do what they do best. Royalty with 2 3-pieces in yellow hardpoint, single-handedly, literally single-handedly. He doesn't do that, they don't win that game.
That's my hero.
A huge play from him. 46 and 37, 15 caps, 4 defends. Royalty MVP of that game. Chris, you're going to be growing out your hair and getting a curling iron, my friend.
I'm ready.
You better be, I'm holding you to it.
I am ready. That guy in the bottom left just had the biggest game of his career. 46, 37, 124, 15 captures, most defense in the game. He won every single category, basically, taking over. But at the end, I mean, if Remy doesn't win that one-on-one against Crim 6, I don't know if
there was 2 big gunfights as well, because Parasite actually won a gunfight outside mid-steps as well, which stopped the pressure coming in, because Remy would have immediately been traded if he had. So simultaneously, the way Epsilon worked that, perfect.
I feel like Parasite is back to the Freako Impact Parasite.
This is upset city.
He just got out of his chair, threw off his headset, and high-fived his whole team. They are fired up, and now they're on match point.
Crazy.
Optic Gaming, down 2 games. Basically has to win out here, Ben. We'll see if they're able to do it.
Yeah, I think Solo Search and Destroy next map, good potential they win that. Then we head over to a Detroit Uplink. I would favor them in that as well. Game 7, what was the map for Game 7? Do you remember?
We'll find out after the commercial break. Ooh.
J-Caps, they are meanwhile, on top of bottom, the Mountain Wolf Creekway are doing the work, carried by the Sun, right down, that could be the game right there, I think it actually is.
And we are back. The score a little bit different than many of you would have expected. Optic Gaming down 3-1 now. They opened up with a crushing victory in game number 1. Since then, it has been clutch after clutch after clutch. A round 11, a 1-point win in Uplink, and then a last-minute victory on Detroit for Hardpoint.
5-second victory. It was crazy. Royalty, unbelievable play from him throughout this entire series. You have to give him some really big props. You know, before this, you were asking me on the analyst desk kind of who's been your MVP from Epsilon. I said Nagafen. This series now, Royalty has stepped up to the plate. Epsilon find themselves one map away from advancing through to the grand final here of the Season 3 finals. And honestly, they deserve it. With the way they've played this weekend, they have been playing out of their minds. Optic Gaming going to have to mount a big comeback. They need to win out from now, and it's all going to start on Solar Search and Destroy.
And we're going to start things off here with the attackers as usual. As flipping through, looks like Formal on defense is going to have a snipe. I'm going to be keeping my eyes, though, on Nagafen.
I'm on my screen.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Ben.
Uh-oh, you're saying uh-oh.
Nagafen, man, when he gets an angle, he normally hits it.
after that shot on Skyrise, oh, jeez. Woohoo!
You're going to see a battle over on A Street. Trades going down, but it's in favor of Optic Gaming. 2-on-3 right away. You're going to see Crim 6 taken out of the action. Same thing with Royalty and Remy. The kills going to Karma, Parasite.
Nagafen really taking his time. 2v3, it's definitely still manageable here. If they can find themselves a pick relatively quickly, they'll be in a good position to clutch out this round.
And Karma was just spotted by the bomb carrier. Meanwhile, Nagafen's in a fight. He's going to lose that to Scump, and Parasite will be, well, he's going to win his first one. Can he get the second out of ammo?
So unfortunate. Had no other option but to dash towards Scump and go for the melee. There's no point really running away with the time left on the clock there. Had to just try and make a big play. Scump cleans it up. And of course, you go back to that first search and destroy that we saw in the series. To Gaming won the first, I think it was 3-4 rounds, and then finally we saw a bit of a comeback from Epsilon, and it goes all the way to that round 11. Potentially could see something similar here, although I am favoring Optic Gaming in this solo.
Sniper out for Nagafen once again. On the other side, it's going to be a 4-man rush to B. Crim 6 carrying the bomb in. Formal is going to lead this charge from his top perch. Parasite on the other side, happy to oblige, and Scump is going to come flying through. Hasn't landed a kill yet. He's still chasing after his first shot in the back. That's another hit marker from a snipe, I believe, from Nagafen.
He's had such bad luck.
Maybe he's just hitting kneecaps and feet, man.
Scumpy just saw him, and they know exactly where he is. You can kind of tell immediately on that mini-map. Almost pounces in, plants that bomb. Nagafen left to try and clutch this up. I mean, has the time.
With the PDW, we should mention.
I mean, you never know with Nagafen. That's the great thing about it.
Or
a sniper rifle.
All right, Nagafen.
Imagine a collateral.
All right.
Imagine he hits like some crazy-ass collateral right there.
And this is what I've been waiting for all weekend. The fans here in Columbus are getting behind their team. They're fired up. Formal with 3 kills in a row. He has yet to die throughout 2 rounds. We'll start things off with him as a nice plant. I want to see what Formal's up to on the defense. And I don't know about you, Ben, but I have a feeling this is going to be a B plant opportunity coming for Epsilon. They're all going to rush that way off the break, but no one grabbed the bomb.
Yep, it's a bold strategy. We'll see how that one pays out. Nagafen again with another hit marker, by the way. Just watched him on my screen off the break. Nothing really going his way. And, well, now you're going to have to track back and get the bomb whilst you're in a 2v4. Just going to go out and say it.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
No. Sorry, guys.
No.
You need the bomb to play it.
Yeah,
you also have to win the fights. And Crim 6 is going to spot Nagafen. Nagafen almost hitting him there, a little bit wide left. Only a matter of time before he's taken down from behind. Optic Gaming, great hold at B.
Now, this is deja vu from what we saw in the first search and destroy.
Yep.
Very comfortable start from OG. You got Formal 4-0, Scumpy's 4-0 as well. And then all of a sudden, it's as if Epsilon kind of flicked a switch.
Yeah, your team's 12-4. The opponents have 4 kills against you. Feeling pretty darn solid right now. I don't know if Epsilon's going to get a chance to flip the switch in this game, though, Ben.
I mean, again, solo search and destroy, I don't really think they do as a whole, but I'd be very surprised to see them get completely shut out. The adrenaline that must be, pumping through their bodies after that phenomenal win in Detroit. You would expect them to come out and at least put up a bit of a fight. I'd be amazed if it was a 6-0 shutout.
B, relax defense. Meanwhile, keep your eye on that player I have highlighted. And Parasite is in that battle. Crim
Oh,
6
my Lord.
sniffs it out and is able to pick up the kill. So now Optic again, first blood advantage. Formal is going to hit a sniper shot. That makes it a 2v4. And Epsilon, they're just hiding at this point.
Not really much they can do. They have to just kind of play a 50-50 on which bomb site they think is going to be planted on. Royalty mid-map, he's desperately just trying to find a pick, and there is that first pick. Can he escape? No, he can't. 1v3 now for Remy. We've seen Remy clutch, but not going to happen this time.
6-0 is Formal.
Yeah, he's really turning on in this solo search and destroy, and this could be potentially a very, very quick map. 6-0 Formal, 5-0 Skunk.
Does anyone in the crowd have an issue if I just watch Formal all around? Okay, three people are angry.
There's actually some, there's some Epsilon fans, man.
All right,
Don't upset the Epsilon fans.
There we are.
See, that I can hit Epsilon fans. You can't just give all the screen time to Formal. Let me see some Nagafen. That's who they want to see. They want to see their sniper rifle play.
0-4 Nagafen?
Are you still showing Formal, really?
Yeah.
You're a bad, you're going to hell.
I'm going to overrule these people indoors. And here we see, really, Ben?
Yes.
Going straight down to Hades. All right, Parasite with Bomb making his move. Scumpy also yet to die. A perfect 5-0.
Scum knows he's there. Parasite just shot, so I don't know what Parasite's game plan was. But
Oh, he's just going to outshoot him real quick, Ben,
okay,
obviously.
Yeah, why not?
Bomb still not planted, though, and of course you have Formal still threatening. On the middle of the map, though, you see a little bit of action, and we'll see how this one plays out. Bomb is going to be planted by Parasite. Karma. It's Crim 6.
What just happened then? That was weird.
Yeah, I tried to switch to Karma, but it switched to Crim as that melee went down. Crim is going to pick up too.
Okay, then Crim, that works. That's good. Why not?
And now it's going to be Nagafen.
He knows he's on the bomb and he's going to get shot from the side.
Stop
Balls.
Formal
5-0.
6-0 with the defuse. A big two-piece there from Crim. Karma showing off his reflexes, hits his third kill in a row with a melee.
If you showed Nagafen at the start, they probably would have won that round.
I don't know if that's true. 5-0, Optic Gaming crushing Epsilon here.
Yeah.
Will they close it out without dropping around?
Full sail.
Too soon.
Too soon?
Still too soon.
It's always too soon to bring out the full sail.
Crim's wearing Optic now. It's not happening. Scump making his way. Leading the charge. Aggressive Epsilon. Off the break, Formal.
Oh, this game's
trying to get eyes, and Karma's going to get first blood.
Oh,
Formal up close and personal.
Oh, wow.
Out of 14 cents.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed that Optic Gaming have just bounced back and just dominated as much as this. I mean, I anticipated them to win the solo S&D, but not like this. This is brutal.
And honestly, regardless of what happens here with the rest of the series, I can't wait for a rematch tomorrow. I think after watching all the teams today, these may be two of the best teams we've seen yet.
That's a 6-0.
And a 6-0 from Optic Gaming will seal the deal. Optic not going down without a fight. 7-0, a perfect game from Formal. Puts up the no-hitter. Crim 6 picking up 3 kills to end that one. Optic Gaming right back in it, but it's still Epsilon on match point. Yeah. And coming up next, Ben, what do we got coming our way?
Detroit Uplink, which is an interesting one. You have the contrasting Uplink styles which they play, obviously, as we kind of talked about when it was in Biolab, the passing game style that Epsilon loves to play, as opposed to the brute force slaying game type, which OG kind of plans out. But knowing it's Detroit, I think you have to back OG in this one. This is going to a round. It's going to a Game 7. It is. We said at the very beginning, it's going to Game 7.
All right, guys, as we head to commercial break, chew on these donuts. Take a look at the stats, my friends. We'll be right back.
Donuts galore.
All right, guys, last plug of the night, MLGtickets.com for 3 days only, and you already missed one. You can get $100 off the MLG 100th event. COD Team Passes, $100 off, a massive saving.
Huge
Come play in the
savings.
open bracket, hang out with us in New Orleans. It's going to be a party for everyone involved. But to get back to the action, let's take it to the stage. We got Epsilon facing off against Optic Gaming. It has been one of the closest matches we have ever cast, and it started with a blowout in game one. Since then, neck and neck all the way through until this moment.
Another blowout.
A 6-0 from Optic Gaming.
Yes, and it was, yeah, it was dominant. It was much like the Hardpoint. It was always going to be Optic Gaming taking control of that game. Now, though, we go over to Detroit Uplink. The first Uplink, very, very close. A little bit of a mistake coming in at the very end for Optic Gaming. Karma potentially could have saved the game for OG with a 1-point throw, but it sadly was missed. Now, though, the contrasting play styles between these two teams are going to come in. The passing style, the beautiful game, essentially, from Epsilon, and the brute force, pure slaying from Optic Gaming. I really, I could see Epsilon taking it, but
You're leaning towards Optic with me?
I'm like,
Are you leaning towards that game 7, Ben?
I'm 60-40 Optic Gaming right now, and I've been pretty correct throughout this whole series. So, yeah, just saying, just throwing that out there.
Here we go.
You ready for that 80s haircut, though?
Oh, I'm going to look so good.
You really are. It's gonna be brilliant.
Scump on your screen has been a man-beast in the Respawn game modes all night long. And guys, I saw you asking for it on Twitter. We got a Respawn game mode. You're getting it now. Let's go to our Turtle Beach team chat with Optic Gaming.
You can get it, Seth. Go.
Two crates. You're good.
Nice, let's go, baby.
One guy might be weak.
One's bust up on me. Bust up dead.
Nice.
Okay, maybe that box, that box.
He's not a
Back box, I'm
He's not a
going to him. Back box, head, back
Pass
box,
to me,
head.
school. Pass to me, school. Pass to me, school.
Yeah, I
Oh,
got
he
you.
flanked us. He flanked.
I got
Pass
you,
to me,
Seth.
school.
Elbow flanked.
Go.
Watch
Watch
out,
ambulance,
baby.
watch ambulance.
I'm
Watch
here,
ambulance, go. I'm
There
leaving.
he's on the car, on the car.
Ian's got you.
Like that.
Nice play. Good job.
One more,
Good job.
on the car.
Oh, two guys lockers, guys. Two guys lockers. Just
Oh,
pre-fire
back
lockers.
box, back box. He's on
Behind me.
ball.
Behind me, mid-street in school main.
Yo,
One was in our
there's
base.
two side
Yo,
doors.
one was in our
Stand
base,
back
like
box, stand
garage.
back box.
One was in our base
I'm
garage,
stand
guys,
back box.
careful.
I'm one shot.
He's one shot. Watch out for the
They're
guy
gonna
that was
rush me.
in
They're gonna
garage.
rush me. They're gonna rush me.
I'm looking at you, Seth. I'm looking at you.
I hit one ramp.
You're good.
Unless it's you.
He's flanking.
Ramp.
Oh, it's great. Nice. Good trade.
One's
Good trade.
ramp, one's
One.
ramp. Yeah, ramp. So this guy trying to
Another
go
one.
base.
You might
I'm
have
sitting in our base.
Back box. They threw it at our base.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one more in garage. One more garage. He's came out ambulance.
He's mid.
I'm just gonna play this.
Yeah, perfect. Dude, one top box.
One's out of blue barricade. I killed one. I killed one. One out of blue barricade. Blue barricade.
Another one?
Blue
Yeah,
barricade.
Lane down behind it. Lane down behind it.
Nice, two.
One more, top
They're
box.
trying to throw. They're playing the throw.
Oh, that's gonna go in. You gotta intercept. I couldn't. Play it. I'm gonna play. You're good. Hurry. Fast.
Oh, back. Blue. Wall.
I played it.
His bottom wall.
Bottom half wall or wall?
Yeah, the big wall.
Okay. I'm getting naded. I'm absolute.
Blue one shot.
In garage.
Blue one shot. Right.
I'm absolute. Hang on. One's getting me garage with me right now.
Yeah, I'm
They're
looking,
through
I'm
base
looking
again.
at
Top
it.
box, one shot. Top box, parasite.
There's two.
Watch ball, guys. Nice. One was one shot. He's
one more.
going for it. Nice. Let's go.
That's great. This guy.
I'll play it.
that all of them?
Go.
Is that all of them?
That's all of them. That's all of them. Yo, get garage control.
Yeah, one's in school. Main room already.
Main room.
Main
Nice, one.
red. I'm in blue.
One's
Back bust up. Back bust up. Weak.
In
One's
blue.
blue. Nice, two.
Push it
Bust up
out.
was one.
We can
Might
get
be
it.
in lockers. Might be in lockers or main.
Lockers,
Lockers at. Let's go.
He's at
Lockers again. Get for throw or something.
Humby dead.
Nice.
One's
One more.
bust up. It's
Yeah,
at the
bust up.
window.
He's on you.
There's two in the window.
Play the window or play.
Nice.
Good job. That's fine.
Two more at the
I'm
base.
gonna go kill. Hang
Did
on.
they spawn pit?
One dead.
I think so.
They might have.
Back Charlie. Bust up going mid street. I'm on.
One stop box. Shoot me.
In
One
lockers. In garage. Top
Okay,
box.
okay,
Two
okay.
top box. Yeah, and back box on me. There's like three there. Two top box. One was one shot. Absolute.
Top box. He's in box. He went out.
Nice. Ball was blue. Guys, turn
Ball's
out.
in blue still. Ball's in blue.
Oh shit! I got double naded. You're by yourself. I'm looking.
There's two box in. You're gonna be two mid.
They're going mid. They're going mid.
One shot
Blue barricade. Nice. No, ball guy was absolute. He went for throw. All good. I'm pushing
One more
on our base now.
One more statue.
Two.
Blue barricade.
Ambulance and half wall.
I'm okay, ambulance.
They kill 'em both,
Top
they kill 'em
box. Top box.
Nice.
Nice. Big
Nice.
one.
No one our side.
Go to the base.
One shot.
Nice. He's
Nice.
dead.
That's a dunk. That's a dunk.
What?
Oh shit.
Oh, he's behind me. He spawned there.
Win that formal. Oh, good try.
weak,
They're gonna
Charles
play.
weak.
They're gonna play. Yeah, I'm in box. I'm by
Two
box.
crates.
Two seconds.
Crates. One's gonna be main.
I got one.
Nice one.
I got ball. I'm looking pit right now.
Someone has to be here, man.
Yo, I'll kill this guy. I'm gonna shoot.
He's in main one shot. I made one shot. Royalty. Pushed out fire. Pushed out fire. One more. Royalty. Nice.
I'm
Yeah,
looking at him.
One's in pit. They're gonna 15. Maybe, yeah.
Main room. One shot. He jumped out.
I'm with you, Damon. Top box.
Jump out.
I got one. He didn't play. Back bust up.
Hey, weak. Nice.
Back bust up also. Grab ball. In blue behind me. Blue shirt. Blue shirt. Four. Go quick.
There's one trailer.
Yeah, they did.
Top trailer.
I'm cutting him off.
got
Shoot
it.
out.
You got it.
Nice. Good job.
One's back trailer. He's on point.
I'm with you, Ian. With you.
Nice, side green, side green.
No,
One.
they might spawn pit. They
No,
might spawn
green,
pit.
green, sidewalk. I got one. One more to mid streets.
A great start here for Optic Gaming. They're playing from the more difficult side. Or are they?
No.
6-1, Ben. It's looking pretty good, but is this what you're expecting to see?
Yeah, absolutely. They're on the more comfortable side
Yeah.
right now, and they're able to push in. Props to Epsilon, they managed to get 1 point, but there's still a minute left. You really want to see them just try and reduce this deficit, but right now, Optic Gaming are just steamrolling, continuing that momentum from that 6-0. It was pretty much perfect. The grenade comes out from Karma, stops Royalty picking up the drone. Nagafen left mid-map with the bow. Big kill actually comes out from him there.
Yeah.
As he just tries to control the satellite drone area. Oh, that's actually 2. So, good recovery right now from Epsilon.
At the start, it looked like Epsilon kind of had Optic on their back foot. You know, you had the opening break right away. Scump puts 2 on the board. Then it was about 2 minutes of Epsilon pressure, but Optic able to rally back and take control here. And now they have another chance. 3 down, Crim 6 with a lead blocker. That's Formal getting some big kills in front. Crim's gonna be able to scoop past 2 nades. Unfortunately, Remy is there with the ASM-1, and he is gonna play it for time. So they're gonna be happy going into the half, 6-1 down. Will Epsilon be able to mount a comeback, or will Optic force the Game 7 that we've all been waiting for? That's what we're about to find out. So far, a very solid opening from everyone on OG.
Extremely solid, and the teamwork has been pretty much spot on. Crim not going to be able to sink that, so going to go in the half down by 5 for Epsilon. And as you kind of said, you know, Remy at the very end when he had that drone had to play it for that time. It seemed as if they were okay going down by 5. Now they're going to go into the favorable side. School control is going to be so important. You look at the scoreboard, no one necessarily playing bad. You know, Royalty at 14 and 13, everyone kind of double-digit kills. No one's super negative.
It's a pretty even stage right now.
In terms of the kills, Optic, yeah, they have, what, maybe 2-3 kills in their favor right now, but still, it's even. So this is where really Epsilon's play style needs to come through and needs to come out and top trump Optic game.
Well, you saw Epsilon all drop at the start of the previous round. To open this one up, it's 2 down. Nagafen knows he's got to stop the ball, and it looks like right away Optic's going to play it. They want to just wear out the clock here in the second half. Karma and Crim 6 still alive. Royalty hunting for the moment. And Epsilon trying to figure out exactly how to set up. I'm going to get off Royalty here in a second. I know he's making some people at home sick. Remy, meanwhile, just waiting to get in position as well. And Remy just gets the big 2-piece to open things up, but the last man alive is hidden in the box. Scump is going to get the kill. Parasite answers on 1. Going to find help from Nagafen on Karma. A third player shot out of the sky by Nagafen. Epsilon should be able to start pushing this one forward. As I say it again, Optic stops the ball right away, despite the kills around the map.
There's someone from Optic Gaming actually playing very aggressive towards that satellite drone, and Remy kind of knows he's there, but decides to just try and pick it up and go. And, you know, Epsilon need to get some points relatively quickly because time is slowly starting to tick. That's a minute gone. In the first side, Scumpy just beats down Parasite.
Yeah.
Peace out, my friend.
He stops the satellite, he picks it up himself, feels the pressure, and unfortunately a grenade gonna land at his feet. Over to Karma though, Karma on a big flank, and he is gonna get stopped. 3 dead, 4 dead. Here comes Epsilon, leading the charges, Royalty. He will fall. Nagafen behind him with the drone, stuns up Scump. Scump stopped the last play. Can he stop it again? No.
So many stunts.
Remy comes flying through. The pass stuck on the wall, but maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Remy was taken down, but Nagafen can't get it through. A great goal line defense from Optic Gaming again.
After Nagafen gets that headshot, it seemed almost instant that he just kind of dropped. But unfortunately for Epsilon, they're not going to get that 2-point play. That would have been so big for them. Scump now doing some defensive work over in pit. Optic held onto that drone just a little bit longer than, you know, normal. Normally you see players just kind of throw it out immediately. Optic recognize, hey, we have good map control right now. Bleed the clock out. Force Epsilon to come to us if they want to try and get that satellite drone.
And I felt like Epsilon actually had really good positioning. All of a sudden, 3 players drop. They're all back in their base, and Karma's thinking about adding some points to the board. You got support, Formal and Crim right behind them, and a great 1-point toss. So that one is going to make it a 3-dunk game for Epsilon if they want to come back.
2.5 minutes left. We haven't really seen anything too impressive from Epsilon on this preferred side. We'll see if Remy can try and change that as he does pick up 1, looking for the second. Not going to be able to clean up.
Guess who?
Teammate to trade, though, is there. Scumpy now needs to go big on defense. The stun grenades and nades are going to go flying in towards lockers. They have to know he's there, surely. Have to be counting how many players are up, but the satellite drone play just being so passive. Looks as if this time they're going to hit mid-street. Scumpy reacts very quickly. Is he in a position to try and stop it? Formal potentially running out of ammo. The drone thrown by Royalty in for 1.
4 will try to go up for that interception. So now this is brought back into a 3-possession game, but they only need a toss.
And OG immediately pick it up
one.
and reset it. They just throw it out for time.
That seems to be the game plan. Can they do it for a minute 40? They've done a great job so far. Optic Gaming holding on after being down 3-1 in this best-of-7. Can they force the game 7? Nagafen gets the satellite, passes it up. Parasite's going to take it in.
Play.
This is going to bring it within 2 possessions now.
1 minute 30 left to play. Down by 3. Remy doing a great job of trying to control score, but 4 players go down for Epsilon. Scumpy immediately steps forward, looks for the small kills, not able to clean the first one up, but Karma looking to add a 1-point play onto it.
And Krim tried to intercept that and go for the dunk, I think. And guess what? That ball is going to land shy of the uplink. It went actually too far past, and that is not going to go through. 1 minute 9 seconds now. All you need is 2 dunks to win this game for Epsilon and send Optic Gaming to the losers bracket.
I mean,
all you need.
It sounds easy when you put it like that, but this is, you know, the best team in the game right now. It's not an easy feat to do at all. Royalty has the drone, and Karma, last bullet, picks up the kill. Time ticking, 49 seconds. Drone's going to be reset, and honestly, right now, Epsilon need pretty much a miracle. They're going to need to slay out Optic Gaming from now forward. They can't afford not to at this point. They need to have someone on that drone almost immediately. Passing plays are going to need to come out, and I don't think it's going to happen. Nagafen needs to make sure that Optic don't throw this one out. There is a player just around the satellite drone reset. That's one. Teammate has the drone and does manage to escape. It's going to be Remy. Remy gets in towards school but can't get away, and that should be good for Optic Gaming if they're able to reset
It's tossed up top. Great job by Krim.
Game over.
Krim's going to do it up. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen. As the time ticks down, let's take a look at the stats. Scump came out guns blazing, puts in 4 of the team's 7 points. Karma with some nice tosses as well. Krim 6 leading the team in slaying right behind Scump. And on the other side, another good game out of Parasite kills-wise. But Epsilon falling short in the second uplink here in the best-of-7.
Yeah, I mean, Detroit, it's a map which I think you have to kind of favor up the gaming for. Just the killing potential they have, those close-quarter gunfights, it's very, very good stuff. Game 7, Chris, of the winners bracket final here at Season 3 Finals. Search and destroy, recovery.
We've had 6 best-of-7s now on the main stage.
Wow.
We will close it with a Game 7, and if it's anything like the Skyrise we saw earlier, this could go all the way to a round 11. But
or it could be over in 6. If Optic Gaming play like they did in that Solar, it was just a dominating performance.
All right, well,
dude, I'm excited for this Game 7. Honestly, the crazy thing is right now, I'm 50-50. Don't know who's going to win. I couldn't even give you an educated guess as to who's going to win. I think both teams on this map have proven at times that they have their highs and they have their lows. You know, a lot of people kind of think back Epsilon on this map. A couple of team kills have been known. Optic Gaming on this map as well. You go way back to the beginning of time. Lose to FaZe in the first event. I'm 50-50, man. I can't tell you.
I can tell you who's winning. After the commercial break, guys, send
like
the tweet, share the love.
Wow.
We are live on MLG.TV. The last game of Saturday night coming up after this.
the bottom. The mountain will freeways are doing the work. Came in by the sun. Right lines down. That could be the game right there. I think it actually is.
It's been a hell of a day. We're about to see one heck of a finish. There's a look at Optic Gaming down 3-1. They brought it all the way back, but every single game that Epsilon has won was just by the nearest margin. When Optic wins, they win big. To be honest, I don't care who wins this last one. I just hope it goes the distance. We're loading it up now, Ben. And before we kick this one off, I want to give a special shout out to everyone tuning in from around the world. I got tweets. I've stayed up till 4:35. I've stayed up till midday for some Australians. This has been an incredible
They're on that grind.
tournament, and everyone still supporting their favorite teams here in Advanced Warfare.
Shout out to the Epsilon fans as well, man. They're getting some vocal.
We got some
vocal
rowdy
fans.
ones
We
down
do.
there. I see you guys.
Some rowdy fans. Don't upset the rowdy fans this time, though. If they want to see Nagafen, you gotta show them Nagafen.
All right.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Well,
okay.
this is another long-range map. Nagafen showing what his sniper is made of previously on Skyrise. Will he get another opportunity here? It looks like off the break, you're going to have Epsilon on the attack, and everyone playing this one pretty straight up, man.
0 snipers in the game thus far. Flicking through, the only thing I see is Parasite with EMPs.
I don't know if this is the right class. I guess it is. He wants to slow down the exo movement through the middle, it seems like, and I'll throw on your COD vision for you. Off the break, it looks like it's a clear A push, and you're going to see that bomb go down right away. Meanwhile, shots in the mid-street. Nagafen going to connect on Karma. You're going to see Parasite backing up his teammate. In comes Scump. Scump traded out instantly. Nice job by Epsilon so far.
Oh, Parasite will go down there. Remy trades it. 1 versus 1 already in the first round. Formal versus Remy. Remy's going to dash out Formal. I think he may have just spotted him. The 1v1 cam comes in. 27 seconds left. Formal needs to get the kill and the defense. He's going to spot Remy and gets it. OG off to a great start as they clutch up in round number 1.
What a job by Formal. Remy pre-aiming. Formal just confident enough, turns the corner, and he hits the headshots.
You know what I want? Around 11, 1v1 between Karma and Parasite. Could you ask for a
former
battle?
teammates?
Yep, former World Championship teammates too. You can't tell me that wouldn't be nerve-wracking.
I want to see Nagafen versus Formal on a snipe off. Formal on your screen to open things up. Remember, last S&D, he played perfect. Didn't die once, led the squad with 7 kills. Already 2 kills here to open it up. On the break, though, you're going to see Royalty right away gets cleaned up. So Optic, first blood this time around. Remy's going to answer back. So pretty similar to what we saw, just flipping sides now.
Yep. Crim6 is in such a good position as well. This is 7 rounds back-to-back where Epsilon haven't been able to reply to Optic Gaming. And they're going to need to win this round. Honestly, I think this is going to be big for momentum. Just gives them a sigh of relief here. You don't want it to be taken away from them. Crim, though, does pick up Remy. Forces a 2 versus 3. Karma's going to fall. That was Nagafen with the pick. 2 versus 2. Crim and Scumpy. Crim able to pick up Nagafen, though. Now 1 versus 2. Parasite going up against Crim and Scump. Parasite movement. Oh, my lord. No idea what just happened. Doesn't matter.
He was in between 2 players. He didn't want to go high and get shot out of the sky. Almost juked out his opponent, but Parasite is going to get shut down by Scumpy here. Watch this movement from Parasite.
That was funny. Doesn't matter.
And Scump is going to open up 3-1. Same thing with Crim. 6 Formal will be taken out. No perfect game here. Epsilon yet to be on the board. They will get another chance on offense, and we're going to start things off with Parasite. He's 1-2.
That's 8 unanswered rounds now.
Known for his S&D play, Parasite, a legend in the Call of Duty community. And he is going to take some early fire from Formal. Meanwhile, Royalty pushing up once again has been the victim of many First Bloods. Is he going to be able to stay alive here? Just around the corner, you got a shark.
Oh, Formal. What the? That is just laser-like, but immediately traded by Royalty. 3 versus 3. Crim6 mid-map. He's going to get traded. 2 versus 2 now. As soon as that first kill comes in, all the action comes in. Scumpy able to pick up another one, 1v2. Optic Gaming just playing such an efficient trading game here on S&D Recovery. As soon as that first blood comes in, immediately trade after trade after trade until they have that numerical advantage. Remy left with a lot of work to do. 45 seconds left here in round number 3. The only thing he has going for him right now is he has the bomb in hand.
Yeah, I kind of want to credit both teams for their trade ability so far, but now this is just going to come down to clutch. That's the word you said to describe Epsilon throughout the day. They are putting on a show here. Remy forces the 1v1. You take Scump, I'll stay on board with Remy. This bomb needs to be planted or a kill needs to go down in the next 20 seconds.
Looking at Scumpy to potentially sneak this one out. 17 seconds left. Time is ticking. Scump was telling me how he's been doing a lot of practice in S&D the past couple of weeks, situational plays, 1v1s, etc. And Scumpy's going to spot Remy and gets the kill as well. Backdashes just in time, and it's all smiles in the Optic booth as yet another round goes down for the green wall. Remy not able to pick that one up. 4 streak for Scumpy. 3-0 now here in recovery. This game 7. Epsilon cannot catch a break. 9 unanswered rounds.
I love Scumpy's reaction there. The throat slit afterwards. The King says off with their heads. 4 straight kills for Scump. We're going to start things off with him here on the attack. He's been playing so fast. It doesn't matter what game mode. He is always surging forward. And off the break, he is going to go wide. His teammates taking care of business on mid-street. That was Karma opening it up. Now Scump able to pinch with Krim.
Epsilon just seem to be kind of running out of fuel at this point. They need a round. Just 1 round is honestly it's just all they need. It's now a 2 versus 3 again, though. Optic just always trading these kills.
And this is crazy. I thought Epsilon was going to be the dominant S&D team. Optic is playing so well as a squad.
They've been practicing a lot of search and destroy the past couple of weeks, kind of going back to fundamentals. And that's really what's being a success for them. 4-0 now. 10 rounds back-to-back. Epsilon cannot answer the green wall.
Krim 6. Round-ending kill cam. Remy injured already. Slides right into those shots. Scump 5 streak.
No way do we see back-to-back 6-0s.
No, I'm calling full sale now.
You're calling full
It's a
sale?
little early. It's a little early.
Wow, that's even more
For
bolder
those of
than
you
me.
guys who missed it, make sure you go back on YouTube after the show.
I mean,
MLG,
if
full
you're an
sale.
Optic
That's
fan,
all you
I
need.
definitely wouldn't recommend doing it. But
And
hey,
here is
there we
Remy.
go.
Formal
falls
off the map as well. Scump, all right, buddy. 6 streak. Can you make
No.
it 9? Not going to happen. He's going to fall. And Remy, sigh of relief there. A quick high five to Parasite. The energy not there like we saw previously. It's all focus at this point. Remy picks up 2 big kills in that round of the 3.
I think Formal may have actually had an issue there with changing class. That's what it looks like. Krim immediately put his hand up at the start of the round. I think he's good now. Yeah, I saw the referee just immediately. Jason and I went over and just had a quick word with Formal there, but no, he should be good. But Epsilon able to pick up a round there. Is that going to be the potential shift in momentum here in the S&D? Remy's going to fall for first blood, though. That's Karma that picks it up. Already 2 down, 3 down. Nagafen 1v4.
Oh, no.
Eat your heart out. Just not going to happen.
Who's going to get it? That's the real question. Who gets this kill? All of Optic comes
Everyone's
flying
running with
through.
them. 5-1 Optic
Match
Gaming.
point.
Yep. Considering they were, what, 4-1 down in the series.
And it is all smiles for Optic Gaming. You saw Karma ear to ear right there. Snipe coming in from Formal as he hits another one. 2 kills in that round. Scump and Krim getting the other 2. And we will open up.
This is going to be a long journey now for Epsilon, Chris. A long, long journey.
One of the longest.
The longest, I think it's fair to say. They need 5 rounds. Oh, that's a great start from
great
Nagafen.
opening.
Where was that earlier on in the game? Picks up Formal 4v3. The numerical advantage in favor for Epsilon for the first time here in this search and destroy recovery.
And Nagafen is going to have a very tough fight. Krim comes soaring through, trades out evenly, but it's going to be Epsilon, man advantage. Scump has been spotted. So has Karma. Karma is going to win his fight either way. But now Scump in a 1v2 makes it a 1v1. Royalty, last man standing. Are we going to end the night right here? 26 seconds on the clock before that bomb blows up. Scump forced to move.
Both players actually getting a little tentative. Royalty is going to spot score. Oh, my lord. More than happy to just play the clock, play the time. And, you know, for a relatively new player on the scene, that is extremely experienced play.
9 seconds left, and Royalty's going to win it, Ben.
Huge play. For someone who's, you know, kind of a breakout player, that's such experienced play. Didn't panic, didn't fire a bullet, allowed Scumpy to go up top, just went down below, played the clock. Veteran play right there.
Epsilon picks up 1. They need 4 straight.
This is the start right here. Can they string together back-to-back rounds? That's going to be the question. Karma showing you some particular pre-spawn and pre-nade spots. Of course, Optic Gaming on the attacking side. First blood is going to be massive this round. Scumpy tries to break in towards this B-bomb site, and he's going to have the first gunfight. Able to pick it up, should be traded.
So pure. Crim
3v3.
outside versus Parasite. Parasite's gonna get help.
2v2.
Formal and Karma working together. Royalty and Parasite split. Parasite's gonna get shots, but now it's a 1v1 again. Can Royalty clutch up 2 rounds in a row?
I have Karma. You stay on Royalty. Karma has the bomb. Royalty goes down. Royalty clutches again. Back-to-back 1v1s from Royalty. The first one was just pure smarts. The second one, gun skill coming out in his favor. You can see Nagafen on your screen. Pure focus right there. An Epsilon chant breaking out in the Columbus
first
Arena.
time I have heard that
have
in
never heard an
Epsilon's
Epsilon
history.
chant ever. That's beautiful to hear. 5-3 now. Epsilon.
3 more.
1 round at a time. Now they're on the attacking side. Nagafen got a huge first blood last round when they were on the attacking side with a sniper rifle. He hasn't got it out this time though. But the question is, how are Epsilon going to play this?
Oh, no.
Wow.
Remy charges right out into Scump, who is not losing
this round
any
is not gonna go
one-on-one
well.
battles. The bomb down. Nagafen up top, spotted by 2 players. Royalty and Parasite still trying to stay alive. They feel the pressure coming. There's another win. Optic Gaming picking them off 1 at a time. Karma's gonna tag up Royalty. Nagafen now gonna apply this pressure, trying to push up on the right side. He did have a player singled out, but won't be able to get eyes on Formal yet.
Yeah, he's not even going to risk taking that shot. Royalty still alive with Nagafen. 2v3. Formal with the pistol, gets outshot by Royalty. 2v2 now. Royalty still alive. Can he make it a 2v1? He can! Royalty going big for Epsilon. Karma last man alive, and Royalty's going after it. Royalty! What did you just do? Oh my god, 3 kills in that round. Phenomenal play from him, and he's getting pumped up as well. Another round for Epsilon.
I can feel my hair growing, Ben.
Oh my god, I could just envision you now with that long flowing curly hair, Chris.
7 straight kills. Royalty says, boys, get in the backpack. He was half health when he killed Scump in that 1v1. That's the first 1v1 I've seen Scump lose in this game.
Round 10. Optic Gaming slowing down the tempo a little bit here, and Epsilon are going to be playing extremely confident now. First blood in this round. Already down his Parasite on Formal. Round 10. Just over 70 seconds left. Advantage Epsilon, Chris, and Optic Gaming, of course, on the attacking side. They need to find the bomb.
Take a look at Karma here. And he is going to find some action down low. Another Optic member dropping.
Oh, it's
Scumpy going to answer back. No, he can't.
as well. Scumpy goes down as well. Crim6 for a 1 versus 4. Shuts down Remy. 3 players charging.
Where's
1v2. Can he make it a 1v1? No, he can't. We are going to a round 11, Chris. An unbelievable comeback from Epsilon.
Parasite will not fall. Epsilon from 5-1 has brought this to round 11. Last time they were able to clutch up and take Skyrise. What is going to happen here? We're going to start things off. Optic Gaming on the attack. Epsilon wins defense.
Optic Gaming have Crim6 with the bomb. First blood in this round is just so crucial. It really is. And you can see it looks as if Optic Gaming going to try breaking. Remy picks up the first kill on Scumpy. Now over to Crim6.
And here comes the challenge. Krim is going to be able to answer back. 3-3. Down goes another Epsilon player. Remy's going to fall. Optic Gaming. They've taken out 3. Can they chase down Parasite?
Parasite for the 1v3. I said I wanted a Parasite Karma 1v1. Well, I may just get it. You never know. 54 seconds left. Parasite, your Black Ops 2 World Champion. You're going to do it. Optic Gaming in round 11 take the series.
Game 7, round 11. We wanted it to go the distance. It has. Optic Gaming coming through, and
Epsilon's going to be kicking themselves. They
man.
get first blood in that round 11. It looks all good. And then a big, big wave of kills come in from Optic. 3 in quick succession. Leave Parasite left completely stranded.
What an incredible series throughout.
That
You
was
see
insane.
great sportsmanship. Scump giving Royalty credit. Props for the plays he
Look how
had in this
stressed he
game
looks,
11. Optic Gaming, they are going to sleep well tonight, but they better rest up because I have a feeling Epsilon is coming back to meet them tomorrow evening.
I don't think I could manage a double best of 7, Chris. I think we may pass out. Like that's
Hurts a little bit.
Dude, that was absolutely phenomenal. And we got exactly what we wanted, and it kind of went as we expected it to as well. All the way to that Game 7. You can see the scoreboard there in that final Game 7. Krim goes huge for Optic Gaming, a 1.71, 12-7. Scump a 10-7 as well with a 1.43. From Epsilon, nothing really stands out. It was just those big 1v1s from Royalty. You managed to pick up 3 kills in one round as well. Just essentially piggybacked Epsilon to a round 11, and eventually just ran out of steam.
Incredible stuff from top to bottom. Here's a look at how it all broke down. It started with Optic crushing retreat. Then it was the nail biters. Epsilon, 1.7 points. Optic making a statement in game number 5, saying we're not going down without a fight. Then they controlled Detroit throughout. Up 5-1. Epsilon brings it all the way back, round 11, but Optic shows just how clutch they can be. We're not done yet, though, from Columbus. You can catch us live tomorrow. All of the action kicks off at noon, and it's going to be a great day. We're currently slated for 3 matches. It could go 4 if the losers bracket team forces a second best-of-7.
Be insane.
In which case, we will just dig our own grave up top here. But Ben, it's been a great night. Shout out to the MLG production crew and everyone who came out here today. We're looking forward to seeing you tomorrow at noon.